Let's slow down for a moment. Take a gentle breath. If you are listening right now, maybe it is the end of a long day. Maybe your mind feels full. Work, family, bills, plans, and somewhere inside all of that, there is English. Many people quietly ask the same question: how can I practice English at home? Maybe you have asked this too. Maybe you thought you need a teacher, or a class, or a partner to speak with. But let's look at this calmly. You can practice English at home, in your own room, in your own time. You do not need to go anywhere. You do not need to feel pressure. You only need small moments. Think about your daily life. You wake up, you check your phone, you make coffee or tea. English can live inside these moments. Many people believe learning English must be hard, long hours, big books, stress. But learning does not grow from stress. It grows from daily contact, soft contact, little by little. Let's slow down here. English is not something you fight with. It is something you spend time with. Maybe tonight you sit quietly on your bed. You open your bank app. You look at the numbers. For a second, your chest feels tight. In that moment, English can be there. A simple thought. I am worried today. Just that. This is practice. The most important idea is this: small practice every day is better than big practice once a week. 10 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow. This is enough. When English becomes part of your normal life, it feels lighter, more natural, less scary. Now let's look at the first simple way: talking to yourself. This may sound strange at first, but it is very powerful. You do this already. You think all day. You talk inside your head. Now, just change the language. When you cook, say it quietly. I am cooking. I am cutting vegetables. When you clean your room, I am cleaning. I am tired, but I am finishing. These are small sentences, but they train your brain. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. You may feel silly. That is normal, but if you keep going, something changes. Your brain starts to think in English, without force. Day by day, your confidence grows. Not fast, but steady. Have you felt this before? When something feels strange at first, then slowly becomes normal? That is how English grows. Let's pause here. Let this idea sit with you for a moment. English does not need to be loud. It does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be present in your day. Let's continue gently. No rush. Now, think about listening. Listening is like opening a window. You do not push the air in, you let it come to you. Every day, try to listen to English. A little, not for hours, just enough. You can listen while doing other things, while washing dishes, while resting after work, while lying on your bed and closing your eyes. Maybe you watch a short YouTube video. Maybe you listen to a calm voice in a podcast. Maybe a simple song plays in the background. You do not need to understand everything. This is important. At first, your ears are learning the sounds, the rhythm, the music of the language. Think about a time when you waited for a paycheck. You check the date. You count the days. Your mind feels tired. In moments like this, English can quietly play nearby. Not to study, just to listen. Slowly, your ears get used to the language. You begin to notice words, then short sentences, then meaning. This takes time. And that is okay. Sometimes you can repeat what you hear. One sentence, one line. Pause the video. Say it slowly. Do not copy perfectly. Just try. This helps your mouth and your ears work together. You can also listen to different kinds of English. American, British, Indian, not to choose one, just to feel how English sounds in the real world. Now, let's look at reading. Reading is a quiet teacher. You do not need big books. You do not need long stories. You can read short texts. Simple articles, messages on your phone. Read a little every day. Try reading out loud sometimes. Even softly, this helps your mouth learn the words. It helps your tongue move in new ways. At first, it may feel slow. You may stop many times. That is fine. Reading shows you how sentences are built, how ideas connect. Later, when you speak or write, your brain remembers these patterns. Now let's talk about writing. Writing is like a mirror. It shows you what you know. You do not need to write a lot, just a few sentences. Write about your day. Today I woke up tired. I worked many hours. I hope tomorrow feels lighter. These are real sentences from a real life. Maybe you sit quietly after work. The room is silent. You feel both tired and hopeful. Write that. You can keep a small diary in English. No one else needs to read it. This is your space. Day by day, your writing becomes clearer. Your sentences feel easier. Let's slow down again. Listening, reading, writing. None of these need to be perfect. They only need to be honest and regular. Does this sound familiar? Trying hard, but feeling stuck? You are not stuck. You are building something quietly. Let's take one more calm step together. Now, let's talk about watching and repeating. This is a gentle way to help your speaking. Choose short English videos. Not long lessons, just a few minutes. Watch one line, pause. Repeat it in your own voice. Do not rush. Do not worry about sounding perfect. Try to notice how the speaker moves their mouth, how they pause, how their voice goes up and down. This is not acting. It is listening with care. Little by little, your pronunciation becomes clearer, not because you force it, but because your ears guide you. Now, there is one important thing we need to talk about. Mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Every learner, every speaker. Mistakes are not a sign of failure. They are a sign of movement. Think about a time when you told yourself, next month will be better. Maybe you were worried about rent, or bills, or work. You kept going anyway. Learning English is like that. You continue even when you feel unsure. Each mistake shows you something new, a sound, a word, a sentence. So please be kind to yourself. Now let's talk about routine. Routine brings calm. You do not need long hours, just 30 minutes a day, 10 minutes listening, 10 minutes reading, 10 minutes speaking or writing. That is enough. You can also use English during your normal day. While cooking, while walking, while waiting in line, think simple thoughts in English. No pressure. This keeps your brain connected to the language. Learning English is like planting something small. You water it a little each day. You do not pull it to make it grow faster. At first, you see nothing. Then one day, something feels different. You understand more. You speak with less fear. This change is quiet, but it is real. So start where you are. At home, today. Speak a little. Listen a little. Read and write a little. You do not need a classroom. You do not need a perfect plan. You only need time and patience. Let's end with this thought. English is not a test. It is a companion. It walks with you through your day, at your pace. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me. I hope this voice felt gentle and clear. We will continue together, step by step.